Hi everyone, this is Cooking with Kurt. Today, my husband Donald and I are going to show you how to make beef giniling. This is a Filipino-style picadillo, which is a spiced ground meat and vegetable dish originating from Spain. The word picadillo comes from the verb picar, which means to mince or to chop.
This Filipino adaptation is seasoned with soy sauce, dark brown sugar, and calamansi juice, which we're substituting with lime juice.
Yep, the holy trinity of Filipino cuisine of salty, sweet, and sour. To start, we're going to prep the ground beef. Take a large bowl, add in 2 slices of white bread, torn into pieces, and half a cup of low-sodium chicken stock. Mash them together using a fork till it makes a paste. Add in 2 pounds of 85% lean ground beef, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of ground black pepper. Mix everything together with your hands until everything is well blended. Set this aside. Mixing the ground beef with a panade, the mixture of bread with chicken stock often used in meatballs, will allow the ground beef to be browned to develop flavor without drying out. Take a large pot. We like to use a 5.5 quart Dutch oven. Add in 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil and heat over medium-high heat. When the oil is shimmering, add in 1 large yellow onion, diced, 8 cloves of garlic, minced, 1/4 cup of tomato paste, and 1 tablespoon of sweet paprika. Sauté for 8 to 10 minutes till the onions have softened and have become lightly browned. Stir in the beef mixture, breaking up any large pieces with a wooden spoon, and cook while continuing to stir and breaking up large pieces till you no longer see any pink. About 6 to 7 minutes.
Once the vegetables are softened and the beef is browned, we're going to add the braising liquid and seasoning. Stir in 1 15-ounce can of tomato sauce, 1 15-ounce can of diced tomatoes, 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, 3 tablespoons of lime juice, and 3 packed tablespoons of dark brown sugar. Stir till everything is well combined, scraping up any brown bits at the bottom of the pot. Bring to a simmer. Once it's simmering, turn down to low-medium heat and let the beef simmer uncovered for 30 minutes, stirring occasionally to scrape up any pieces sticking to the bottom. While the beef is simmering for 30 minutes, take a small saucepan and place 6 eggs into it. Add in cool water till the water goes about 1 inch above the eggs. Bring the water to a boil over high heat. Once the water is boiling, cover with a lid and turn off the heat. Let the eggs sit for 12 minutes. Then transfer the eggs to a large bowl of ice water and let them cool for 5 minutes. Peel the eggs and slice them crosswise into rounds. Set these aside for now. After 30 minutes of simmering the beef, add in 2 medium carrots, peeled and cut into 1/2-inch cubes, and 2 medium Yukon Gold or red potatoes, peeled and cut into 1/2-inch cubes. Stir them till the mixture is uniform and let it come back to a simmer. Once it's simmering again, continue to cook uncovered on low-medium heat for another 20 minutes to cook the carrots and potatoes, stirring occasionally to scrape up any pieces sticking to the bottom.
After cooking the carrots and potatoes for 20 minutes, add in 1 red bell pepper, diced, 1 green bell pepper, diced, half a cup of green olives that have been pitted, and 1 cup of frozen peas. Mix till everything is well combined. Let it come back to a simmer. Once it's simmering again, continue to cook uncovered on low-medium heat for another 20 minutes, stirring occasionally to scrape up any pieces sticking to the bottom. When the carrots and potatoes are fork tender, turn off the heat. Serve over steamed rice and garnish with a sliced hard-boiled eggs. Ang sarap!
Yum!
So good. The holy trinity of Filipino flavors complement each other so well.
They really do. And I love the mixture of vegetables creating so many interesting textures.
Thank you so much for watching. Please let us know in the comment section below if you're planning to make this beef giniling. Send us pictures of your dish on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, links below. And if you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Cooking with Kurt.
And don't forget to click on the bell so you get notified when we post new cooking videos. And for our written recipes and so much more, be sure to check out cookingwithkurt.com.
Maraming salamat!